NFL draft. The Atlanta Falcons select
Georgia. What is going on, all you Atlanta Falcon fans? This is the first episode of, well, it's the second. We got the person who I really wanted. Now, he's one of these little SEC guys, and you know I'm all about the SEC. This is my guy, the one that I want to get on the Falcons. Now, we all know we need a D tackle with Poe getting out of here. This is my guy, DARON Payne. Now, this man, he is athletic. This man is strong. This man his hometown is Bama. So you know they out there flipping tires and tipping cows out there for fun. So he grew up doing that. And this man is just a big guy. Look at him. A mean one. Can you imagine him and Grady Jarrett? Grady Jarrett, he at some point he's probably gonna demand a double team. This man right here, he's like 6'4", 311 pounds, another big guy. He's gonna demand a double team once he gets a little bit more experience under his belt. He's good with his hands. He's fat. I don't think y'all noticed this, but I think he had one of the faster 40 times in the 40 when I was watching it. Out of all the D linemen, I think he was the fastest one. In a second, I'll double check for y'all just to make sure I'm saying it correctly. That's just off my head. Don't quote me on that. But this is my guy. I would love to have DARON Payne on the D line. I feel like D tackle is our main objective in the draft coming up. I've been seeing a whole lot of weird stuff. I don't know. I've been seeing receivers, cornerback. I seen one tight end. We know the Falcons is here to surprise us every year in the draft. I just hope this is an obvious one. Hopefully he's still here. Or would y'all not mind him? Would y'all not mind us trading up in the draft? You know what I'm saying? You know, or trading down, depending on how you look at it. Trading down in the draft. I've been seeing a lot of talk about us moving up for either Vita Vea. I'm gonna have a video on him tomorrow. I'm gonna try to drop these every day. But Vita Vea, would y'all mind going up in the draft, making a move to move up earlier so we can actually get these guys that we want? I would prefer DARON Payne, but it is what it is. Either one I'd be happy with, but look at the man. Just look at him. He's a bull rush guy. I love the bull rush. Finesse moves is all good, it's cool and whatnot, but the bull rush, you can't go wrong with that strength. This man uses his hands. He just drives into the center of the guard every time. I don't know if y'all watched the Georgia versus Bama game, but he was going crazy. He was using his hands, keeping his eyes in the backfield while on the block. You know, it's just crazy seeing him in the game. Look at him. Boom, get off me. Hustling, big guy. How you 6'4", 300 running a 4.9? The only person I can think of like that is like Myles Garrett and Kondichi, who all ran like crazy numbers. Like, those are the only faster guys I can think of in recent times that were actually good. This man Payne is up there in my eyes. He could be one of those. He could be one of those big guys in the middle just causing problems. And we need a big body in the middle. Him and Grady Jarrett. Can you imagine this defensive line? Tack, Grady Jarrett, DARON Payne, and Vic Beasley, full-time starters. Just free, and then those guys is gonna hold up the line, and that's just leaving Deion Jones, Campbell. Hopefully, Riley can do better, and that's just leaving them open lanes to run through, making that tackle. We know they're making that tackle. Maybe Riley, I don't know, but you know that's leaving the holes open for Campbell and Deion Jones to run through freely, go crazy on the D line or off on the defense, and just stopping them on the line. More tackles for losses. This is what he's here for. Pretty much just opening up lanes and occasionally, you know what I'm saying, on pass rush, you know, on passing downs, get that pass rush in and get a sack. Look at him. Just look at the hits. Imagine getting hits on Drew Brees like that. Look at those hurt. Those make the quarterbacks flinch and second guess themselves. Like, all right, DARON Payne's coming soon. I don't want all 300 pounds laying on me. We need that. His career defensive stats in Alabama, he totaled 102 total tackles. He had 6 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, 23 tackles for losses. It's just solid. He only had three sacks all throughout his career, but it's okay because I feel like once he gets put on with these other dominant players on our defensive line, that free him up to do plenty of things. I feel like he would dominate and get plenty more sacks with us if we put him alongside with our defensive line. So you remember how we was talking about his combine, correct? Yeah. All right, cool. He had the best combine grade out of everybody. First was DARON Payne with a 6.51, and right behind him was Vita Vea from Washington. So either one of these guys I'd be happy with. You know, these two guys were these guys are playmakers. These are the ones that we need on our D-line ASAP. So Falcons, I know y'all listen to me. We need these guys. The thing I liked, he showed up in the big game. When the lights was on, Georgia versus Alabama in the national championship, he showed up. Whenever it was a double team, he held his ground. Whenever it's just one blocker on him, he made the play. You know, he did his thing. Look at him. He stays in the gap. That's the thing. He doesn't, even if he is blocked, he really isn't blocked, if you get what I'm saying. Like, he stayed in the gap and prevented the running back from going through that hole and caused him to go to a different way and get bottled up by the linebacker on the other side or something. So he's one of those players we need. Just look at him. He's working. He's working. That's one of those pressures. We'll count that. We'll count those. QB hurries count too. It's one of those stats we don't really look at, but it counts. We need all of that. He's a good playmaker. Falcons, please get him. For me, get him for me. So let's go over his strengths and weaknesses. Everybody has them, so you gotta do it. You gotta do it. So let's see. Payne possesses one of the most impressive combinations of strength and athleticism that we've seen from an interior lineman. He will be the premier run stuffer in the draft, but he may have enough in the pass rushing toolbox to project as a better pro than college pass rusher. Payne is a game-ready starter who immediately upgrades the defense's ability to slow the run. If teams view him as just a rundown player, then his draft value could fall a little. But he could be a Pro Bowl defender early in his career. So let's go down to the weaknesses first. We'll start with the weaknesses. Doesn't come off the snap with much juice and will pop up a little tall. Okay, so he should know by now. Look, lower man always wins. Has athletic ability, but is more of a phone booth defender than down the line tackler. Okay, all right, okay, I feel you. Square up player with average change of direction or ability to get the upper body turned to climb over and around the top. Pass rush can come to a grinding halt if his first move is stopped. Ability to play on rush downs could be the difference between first and second. Okay, so that's his weaknesses. So pretty much he's too tall. He's just too high. Basically, he's too high. Lower man always wins in football, and if his first move doesn't work, if that guard or whoever, center, tackle, whoever, wherever he's at the time, gets his hands on him, and that first move doesn't work, then it's over with, coach. All right, so let's go to the strengths. Built like a wall of granite with exceptional lean muscle mass, tremendous natural strength, could bench press 400 in high school. Run stuffer deluxe with an elite contact, balance, and body control. Only on the ground when making a tackle. Plays like a pro. Has feel for adjacent pressure against double teams. Quick to drop his anchor and grow roots. Okay, that's different. That's different. Typical Alabama technician at the position. Debilitating initial punch jars offensive linemen off their game plan. Ooh, I like that one. I like that. 2 gaps with arm extension in his eyes in the backfield. Offenses simply shouldn't run at him. Eats blocks and keeps linebackers clean. Has to be schemed against. Hands and feet are full synced. Gifted athlete who showed marked improvement as a rusher. Increased pressure from 15 to 27 this year. Woo! Fluid mover with above average range to chase. Utilizes slap arm over to work around blocker's edge. Can walk interior lineman back into pocket with bull. I love the bull rush. That's me. Considered one of the most respected leaders during Saban era. Alright, as you can see, we got the strengths and weaknesses. His strengths is pretty much a lot. Just heard it. His weaknesses is pretty much too high, and if his first move doesn't work, he might be in some trouble. But I feel like they can work with that. That boy Dan Quinn, we already know he's about the defenses. You see what he worked with Grady Jarrett. He turned him into a great one. Tack is turning into last year our D-line was great, and I feel like they can coach. All the veterans can coach up DARON Payne and make him into a star early. So this is my guy. This is one I want. Let me know how y'all feel about DARON Payne, first round pick, moving up to trade. How do y'all feel if we moved up to trade for him? Y'all let me know. Expect the Vita Vea video tomorrow. I should have that up. Let me know how I can improve this video. This is my first time doing one of these. I'm kind of all over the place with it. So let me know if there's a way for me to improve this for you. And yeah, I hope you draft Payne. This is the draft. This is the second episode of the Draft Prospect little series. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And we go.
Come one night, me. I need to hit it for the cam one time on Spike Lee. I got the D like the Panthers. Yo, man, he lost it, he Romo. He cannot follow my steps, no. Kobe stroke on you, that's old ho. I got the stroke like I'm Steph, though. I'm spitting sick, I got strep throat. Leo, my blood like we says, oh. Like we yo winning the game.